Talking to camera feels like it should be easy. It's just you and a camera. But the second you hit record, something changes. Something changes within you. And all the practice in the world isn't going to help. So if you've never filmed yourself before, you've never spoken to camera, you're in the perfect place. Because I'm going to share with you a simple 5-step framework that I've used to get myself talking to camera and every one of my clients too. So let's get into it. Step number 1, get used to talking to camera. What do I mean by that? Literally, turn your camera on, make sure there's a memory card, press record. Get used to having a look at the camera on, the screen facing you if there is one, the offensive little red light on, and start talking. Start talking about anything. Talk about how you feel. I feel awkward. It's my first time talking to camera. I can feel I'm hot, I'm sweaty. Whatever it is, keep on talking for 5 minutes. Set a timer on your phone. Talk about the weather, talk about the lights, talk about your dog. Whatever it is, keep on talking, because the more you talk, the more you'll slowly get used to the feeling of talking to something that has zero reaction and doesn't speak back. So get used to this feeling. Do it daily, 5 minutes per day for 1 week. Now, the only caveat is, don't watch your recordings. Just talk, just process and talk and get used to talking at the camera. That is it. That is the step number 1. See, the issue is that often we go to practice our actual speech or our actual presentation in front of the camera, and we haven't dealt with the underlying, which is the feeling of talking to camera. So you can get used to this by practicing just speaking at the camera. That's it. Do it for 5 minutes, put your timer on, let's go. The second step is always speak to your best friend. Now, it might sound a little simple, but picture your best friend. The camera's there, sure, but picture their face. Picture their energy. How would you communicate with them? What would you talk about for starters in this practice phase? What do you want to have a chat about? Hey, Stefan. Hey, Frank. Hey, Sally. How's the weather? Did you get the milk from the store? Whatever it is AI taking over the world? Yeah. Whatever it is, just continue some sort of conversation with your friend. See, the more we focus on our friend, it'll quietly bring down the internal stress and enable us to kind of navigate the way we speak in a conversational tone, which is the ultimate key here. So get your daily practice in of speaking to camera, visualize your friend, and let's jump into step number 3. So step number 3 is don't script word for word. Whatever you're presenting or whatever you're talking about, know your subject matter, have some bullet points and go from there. Look, whilst it's really tempting in this day and age to grab a teleprompter and read from it, when you think about any skill in life, whatever you practice, you generally get better at. So whilst talking to camera is tough when you first start, it's awkward, sure, but you're dealing with something really amazing. You're developing a skill set that you can use for the rest of your life. See, if you use a teleprompter or you overly read your script and repeat, you're practicing to use a teleprompter or to kind of memorize a script which you might forget. It's close to worthless. So learn your subject matter, write a few bullet points down, and literally have a look at the bullet point, then start talking to camera. Have a quick look down, and then look. Use a palm card, old school public speaking palm cards. But that's all I want you to do. I want you to focus on getting used to speaking to the camera and conversationally going back and forth. That's it. Which brings me to step number 4. What's your why? Why are you listening to me? Why are you wanting to talk to camera? What is it inside you that wants you to communicate to the world? Everyone's got a different why. Mine's here. And I always like to have it around because, again, it's quite strange having this conversation with a camera, but when you look at your why before you record, it kind of deflects or navigates your attention to the underlying strength of why you're doing it, which is really, really important. And it's important to remember this. So write up your why, stick it on the bottom of your screen, and have a look before you actually press record. It's super, super important. Now, this brings me to step number 5, and this is crucial. Don't judge, just embrace the change. So throughout this period when you're getting used to actually speaking and talking to a camera, there's a lot of judgment, whether it's looking at yourself on the screen, whether it's cheekily looking back at your recording. We initially want to judge what we look like, how we sound, what we're doing with our hands. And it's not about that at the moment. What it's about, and I say at the moment because it's good to improve in the future, but now it's about the practice talking to camera. So with the recordings that you do, don't look back at them, just do them, leave them there. Save them for another day, but not in this initial phase of growth. So don't judge, don't worry about the feelings within inside you. They're there. Nervous, excitement, anxiety, whatever it is, that's all okay. All that matters now is you have practice, conversation, talking to camera. That's it. 5 simple steps, but steps you can implement right now. So before you finish this video, flick on your phone, flick on your camera, and start having a conversation for 5 minutes. Get used to that feeling. If you found this video helpful, you can download the Talk to Camera one-pager I've created for free. It'll help you get going.